Today's a big cleaning day for me. I just finished mopping the floor, so I want to clean these mops and I want to show y'all what products I use to clean them. So first, y'all know I love my portable washer. We're going to get this started. I'm going to put one Tide Pod in. 1 scoop of OxiClean. I'm going to give that a few seconds to let that do what it's supposed to do, and then I'll throw these in. We'll be back when it's done. All right, round 1 is complete. Y'all, this is supposed to be a YouTube short, and come on, hold up. This is gonna make me angry in a second. And I realized that I didn't film this vertically. I filmed it horizontally. So now it's just gonna be a full video. Wow, my hands really foamy from all of this stuff. Anyway, okay, so let's start this. Hopefully, we'll be back in a second, and I'm gonna show you something that I have to do sometimes when it's really, really sudsy. Okay, so this is, you know, a flowering pot that we have to obviously water our flowers. Sometimes I have to put this in here to try to knock down some of the suds. I'm not gonna let y'all sit here and look at the whole thing while I do it the whole time, but sometimes I have to refill this once or twice to knock down all the suds. This is why I say you really don't need a lot of detergent. But when I'm washing these mop heads, I use just a regular Tide Pod so that it gets everything out. And sometimes I use other detergents as well, but I use Tide Pod for this example, for round 1. Okay, so that was round 1. For round 2, I like to add Foca. It doesn't matter if it's the liquid or the powder. I just throw, I don't even see that well. That was my bad, but it's okay. A thing of Foca in here, and I like to give it a second wash cycle. Okay, full time. So it's gonna be 15 minutes. Here they are. As you can already tell, it looks a lot better. Oh shoot! Hold up. But as you can tell, it already looks a lot better. But I like for it to really like get as clean as I possibly can get it. So I let it run through. And this looks pretty good. Like, that looks pretty good when you look at it. But I like to run it through just one more wash cycle, just for good measure. And we will come back after it's done. So most of y'all know, sorry. Most of y'all know, I'm not the biggest fan of this laundry detergent when it comes to removing heavy stains, but I will say one thing this detergent is good at is removing like just dirt stains. So that's why I like using it on these mop heads, because just you mop the floors, the mops is really dirty. Mop heads have a tendency to, microfiber mop heads has a tendency to, like, even after you wash it, still retain a dirty look to it and a dingy look to it. And a lot of times it's like a dark brown that's like permanent stain that likes to adhere to it. So that's why I like to give it 2 different wash cycles. And one other thing I want to point out is y'all know I use a lot of alternatives to OxiClean, but in my experience, even when I did an OxiClean test against something else, it's just better. OxiClean is so good. Now somebody asked me, where's my review for the OxiClean versus the Purex 2 powder versus the Biz powder? I'm about to reshoot it. I'm so sorry. I don't have part of the video, and I commented this to the person. I don't have part of the video. I don't know where I put it, but not comparing it to those two because I haven't compared them side by side. This, compared to all the different OxiClean alternatives and like the generic brands at your store, they don't hold a candle to it. They really don't. Like, this just does a really, really good job. It gets the stains out when the other ones are not getting the stains out. So I understand. The only thing is, y'all know OxiClean is kind of pricey sometimes. So, you know, I use the alternatives for the most part, but when I really need to get something heavy out like these, I use the OxiClean. Anyway, we'll be back in a moment. Okay, so that is done. Let me transfer these over. And again, I hope this is showing y'all that with these type of hold up, drain. No, that is not right. Supposed to put this on top of here to make sure everything does what it's supposed to do. I hope this is showing y'all that, once again, like I say, when you use a solid amount of detergent, it's gonna fuzz up like crazy. But then again, if you have more clothes in here, it won't fuzz up as bad. But anyway, we'll be back to do a rinse cycle because we did 2 wash cycles. I might do 2 rinse cycles. I might do 1. We'll just see how many suds is left after I do 1 rinse cycle, but I'll be back. We're now ready to do approximately a 6-minute rinse cycle. We'll be back in a few minutes. Okay, so as you can see, they're as clean as they're gonna get, which is really clean. Like they're really good at this point. I'm just gonna put this through the rinse cycle, and then once it's done, I put it in the dryer. If you don't have it in a dryer, if you don't have a dryer, then, you know, just like anything else, you just hang it up to dry. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. If you'd like to show your support, my Cash App will be in the description below. And yeah, catch you on the next one.